Hello students, myself Priyanka Rai, and once again I welcome you all in my class, that is Green Valley English School online class, as well as on my YouTube channel Economics at Your Home by Priyanka Rai. So students, this time I am back with class 11th microeconomics chapter production function. Okay, we have covered demand, price elasticity of demand. Now what? Now there is a new chapter, production function. So students, you have seen the other chapters from the aspect of consumer. So you all know that in an economy, consumers and producers, there are two aspects who complete this economy. Until now you have studied your previous chapters on the basis of consumers. This time I am coming with an aspect, new aspect, another aspect, that is from aspects of producer side. So in an economy, producers and consumers both are important. If there will be no producers, no consumer. So till now we have seen the chapters from consumer sides, from consumers aspect. Now this chapter is from producer sides, from producer aspect. So the chapter is production function. You all are aware of the word production. It is one of the economic activity, students. You have studied that economic activity comprises of production, consumption, distribution, exchange and sale. So what is actually production? Do you remember the term production? Production refers to the production of goods. Production means when goods are produced in the market, that is termed as production. And who does the production? Obviously producers. So producers produce goods. How they produce goods? What they do? They convert the input into outputs. What they do? They collect the inputs. There are various inputs in order to convert a product into a finished product, a final product. Various inputs are involved. So this process of transformation of product, taking various inputs and then finally transforming it into a output, is known as production function. So what is production function? Production function is a technological relation between physical inputs and outputs. Okay, what is production function, students? It is a technological. Why technological? Because technique is involved. Without involving technique, we cannot convert a raw material into a finished product, into a final product, and various inputs are required for conversion of that. For example, take a leather. How many of you will take a leather like that? No. Okay. So if that leather is used for making shoes, if that leather is used for making handbags, if that leather is used for making jackets, so that products are used more. So that raw material, jacket is a final product, but leather is a raw material. So that raw material is not of much need to consumers. But ultimately when this raw material is converted into a finished product, it gains importance in a market. It is demanded by the consumer, and who is performing this function? Obviously producers. So production function, what is production function? Production function can be expressed as a technological relation between physical inputs and outputs. Hopefully now you can assimilate the things and you can understand that what is production function. Students, you have studied demand. Demand is by consumer. You have studied utility. Utility is again from consumer side. Customer satisfaction, want satisfying power of a commodity is known as utility. So this all you have studied in the previous chapters. That is all from consumer aspects. In a market we have two aspects, producers aspects and consumers aspects. Now what? Now you are studying about producers, from producers side, from producers aspect. So production function is very important chapter and it's a good chapter, very easy chapter. Okay, now you must be thinking, ma'am to सारे chapters को easy कहती हैं. Really it's easy. So how? I will make it easy for you all. Once again, production function. What is production function? Production function is a functional relation between physical inputs and outputs. Physical inputs means the goods which you are taking. Physical input, it can be involvement of labor. Without using labor, we cannot convert the product into finished product, into final products, into output. Okay, without involving labors, without involving technique of productions, we cannot do. So these all are inputs. Now symbolically, how it is expressed? Symbolically, OX is equal to F, I1, I2, I3 and number of I. Now you must be wondering what I have written. So I will clear you. OX is what? Output of a commodity. Any commodity, suppose any X commodity is there, output of a commodity is equal to F. What shows? It shows functional relation between inputs. It can be input 1, input 2, input 3 and number of inputs. Means what all you have included in order to transform that product into output. हमको एक प्रोडक्ट को, एक रॉ मटेरियल को फाइनल कन्वर्जन के लिए, आउटपुट के लिए हमने जो जो चीज़ें यूज़ की हैं, वॉट एवर आई यूज, दो ऑल थिंग्स आर इनपुट. इट कैन बी लेबर, इट कैन बी रॉ मटेरियल, इट कैन बी कैपिटल, इट कैन बी टेक्नोलॉजी. ओके, सो व्हाट इज production function? Production function is a technological relation between physical inputs and outputs. So symbolically OX is equal to F, where OX is output of a commodity X. A commodity X. Okay, what is F? F is a functional relation, functional relationship. And what is I? I refers to inputs, whatever inputs are used. It can be labor, capital, technology. Okay, so this is what production function. Now if I talk about more about production function, so involving more of labors, we can produce more of goods. Okay, with better technology we can produce more of goods. So more of outputs can be produced. It is in the hand of producer how they produce it. It can be produced by involving less labors also, by involving more labors also. So this is what called production function. Now production function is not an economical concept, it is a technological. Okay, it shows a technological relation. So there is a technological relation between inputs and outputs, physical inputs and outputs. So students, production function establishes relations between input and output which is technical in nature. It is not economical because we do not consider the values of outputs and inputs. Production function is done with respect of technology. Now no entrepreneur will go for inefficient technology method of production. They will definitely go for technological method of production. So this you have studied about production function. Some points again I am repeating. Just keep in mind that what is production function. Basically production function is from producer's aspects. We are studying from this from producer's aspect. Production function is a technological relation between physical inputs and outputs of a commodity. Symbolically OX is equal to F, I1, I2, I3 and number of I we are using. Okay, what is OX? Output of a commodity sharing functional relation with inputs of a commodity. Okay, so this was production function. Now one thing more, production function is involved with respect to technical in nature. It is technical in nature. Okay, it is not economical in nature because we do not consider the value of inputs. Okay, then third thing, production function is always considered with the improvement in technology. No rational entrepreneur will go with inefficient method of technology production. They will definitely go for technological methods of production with good methods of production. They will always use good techniques. Now you are going to study production function in short run and long run. So production function now you are going to see in short run and long run. So let us see what is short run and what is long run. So now you are going to see this aspect, this production function in short run and long run. Okay students, so let us see what is production function in short run and long run. So now let us see production function in short run and long run. What is short run and long run? So production function in short run. In short run, first of all there are two factors, variable factors and fixed factors. So in short run, production function can be performed by changing only variable factors. We cannot change fixed factors. Now I know that this is a bit new to you, but I will clear you. What happens in short run? In short run, in production function, in short run, the factors which can be changed or vary is variable factors. So in short run production function, what happens? That changes can be done in variable factor, fixed factor remains constant. Whereas in long run, all the factors of production can be changed. So what is production function in short run? Production function in short run refers to a change in only variable factors. There is no change in fixed factors. There are two factors, student, variable and fixed. What is variable? Variable raw materials, labors, which can vary, which can be changed. हम raw materials और बढ़ा सकते हैं, labors और बढ़ा सकते हैं. Fixed factors, that is fixed, building, okay, buildings, machine. So in short run we cannot change the fixed factors of production. We cannot expand land. I cannot change the land. I cannot bring machine. But here we can employ more labor if needed. Okay, we can increase the raw materials if needed. And in long run, what happens in production function? What happens in long run? That all the factors of production can vary. What are all the factors of production? You have already studied: land, labor, capital and enterprise. These are 4 factors of production. I have already told you all. There are 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital and enterprise. So these can change. In long run, what happens? That we can change the factors of production. Okay, but here we cannot change the fixed factors. So short run comprise of 2 factors: fixed and second variable. Okay, there are 2 factors. In long run, all factors are variable. No factors is fixed, because here what happens that we can expand land also, we can employ additional machinery also, we can change machinery also, we can enhance the technique of production, but here we can't do. Okay, so production function is what? Production function expresses the relation between inputs and outputs. You have already studied, you know now that what is production function. It expresses the relation between physical inputs and outputs. Okay, so you have studied this. So in short run, what happens that variable factors may vary but fixed factors cannot be changed. And in long run, in production functions, all the factors of production can be changed. Okay, clear? I will be clearing the meaning between short run and long run. Okay, don't worry, that also I will make clear to you all. Now coming to fixed and variable. Now short run and long run. Okay, fixed, you have understood the factors which are fixed, which cannot be changed. Variable, which can vary, which can be changed. Now what is short run and long run? Sometimes students get confused with the calendar. They think that in a calendar, if period is long, so that is long run. And if it is short, it is short run. No students, this is not a concept of short run and long run. It is functional in nature. This short run and long run is functional in nature. It is functional. Functional means that for a cement industry and for a steel industry, consider cement industry and steel industry, for them the period of 10 years is also a short run. But for a mere wheat producer and rice producer, for a period of 1 year is also long run. So it depends on the types of industries. It depends the involvement of industry. So the classification of short run and long run is not on the basis of calendar. Market student, कभी भी confuse मत होइएगा. Short run long run का मतलब है calendar के according, tenure के according. No, it means a kind of industry is involved, kind of industry is there in production. Okay, for cement industry, for steel industry, the period of 10 years is also short run. And for a wheat producer, for a rice producers, even the period of this, okay, that is long run. So hopefully now it is clear that what is short run and what is long run. Now fixed factors and variable factors. Fixed factors, as I told you, are those factors which are fixed, which cannot be changed, and variable factors are those factors which can vary, which can be changed. So this is the difference between fixed and variable, and as I stated the difference between short run and long run, that was a short difference between short run and long run, just to clear your concept. So students, in this video basically I discussed the introduction of production, the meaning of production function, how it is expressed in mathematical way. Okay, production function in short run, production function in long run, fixed factors, variable factors. Okay, and definitely I will be sharing a difference, a major difference between these two in my description box. Also go through the description box, students, to see the more differences. Okay, but I think the concept is clear to you all now. So in my next video I will be meeting with more elaborate explanation of fixed factors, variable factors. Till then students, keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing, and if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, subscribe it. Thank you students, take care, bye bye.